Everybody, welcome back to the Gamers Vault, and I'm your host, James. Today's video, we are going to talk about more Dreamcade replay stuff. No news has come out yet since the last time I put the video out. It's been about a week or so now that news has come out, so you guys already know what I already can tell you, and I'm sure other YouTubers have done the review on that too. Excuse me. More of the Dreamcade replays, hopefully, will start launching out to us by May 22nd, or launching on May 22nd. You should be getting it more into the June aspect of things. Hopefully I do get it soon, because I definitely want to unbox it and do a good setup with my light gun and everything else. I did mod out my light gun again. Probably will show that to you in the future, not right now. I got other stuff I want to go over, like today's video. So, one thing I wanted to tell you is the light gun video was fantastic. I had a great time doing it. I'm sure you guys loved it. Ultimark, thank you so much. Andy from Ultimark, thank you so much for allowing me to use that light gun for testing purposes. It actually works out really well. So, as you already know, the Dreamcade replay is one of the things I'm really looking forward to. But the light gun can still work on the Raspberry Pi. So it is set up to work on the Raspberry Pi as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and get those parts, or the OEM parts, you could still do that. You can get the parts and build it for that, if that's what you so chose. Now, there's one thing I want to address as a concern. I don't condone repurposing old shells from the 1980s. Like, the Sega Master System gun that I did it on, it kind of hurt my heart to do it, but it was a broken gun. It really wasn't going to have any say in it, and honestly, I'm not going to put parts in it. As you saw earlier in the video, it was a little damaged, so I didn't really care. So I went ahead and I modded it. I had no problem with that. But for you guys who are collectors like myself, I'm sure you don't want to go ahead and take a gun like that apart. So in the video below, there is clone guns that you can pick up and buy for a few bucks. I'll put it in an Amazon link. I'm not affiliated with them, but it's just something to help you guys out. But today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different. So, a lot of things came out by the 8Bitdo company, and they do a lot of the controllers, such as the SNES, and then, of course, they do the NES as well. So, they do a lot of these wonderful controllers. You know, all of these are just wonderful. They're just, I'm just, like, shocked. The next thing I wanted to play, I wanted to do something completely arcade-like, and they did have something. It's called the Nes30, and it is a little bit pricey. I'm gonna try to stick it up here or whatever, and I'll show you what it looks like. It is a little bit pricey. When I got it, it's cool. You can hook it up to your Nintendo Switch, your Raspberry Pi, or you can even do the Dreamcade replay, because it's Bluetooth or USB. It has either or. But the buttons and the joystick itself were kind of cheesy. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to upgrade the joystick with the official Arcade Joystick by Seimitsu LS-32. And I'm going to show you the diagram that you could use. It'll work on all Nes30 joysticks by 8Bitdo, so you guys can take a look at it. So without further ado, guys, without me talking and keep going on, let's get started. Alright, guys, so in order to get started, according to the diagram that I saw, at least the way the wiring is set in the in my unit here, it's saying that the black is going to be up, right? So, and they're saying that the orange is ground, which is kind of weird for a wiring diagram. So what do we do, right? So one of these wires is going to be my wire that does the up, and the other wire is going to be my ground. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to take one wire, and this is for testing purposes. You're pretty much going to turn it together. Now, I'm not going to keep the wires like this, only because I'm using it as a test. So that's one wire, that's my black one, right? And my next one, it came off, but it's alright, is my orange. So we're going to put one for the orange, which is going to be the ground, and the other is going to be my up. Here we go. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, what are you doing? What I'm going to be doing is this. Windows, how smart Windows is, I don't know for Mac, so please forgive me, Mac users, but Windows allows us to play with controllers, and it installs the 8Bitdo right in there using a USB cable. So what I'm going to do is, on this board that's in here, I'm going to try to give you guys a straight up zoom in as best as I can without getting the blurriness. Okay, on this board here, they are marked up, down, left, and right, which is great. So what we're going to do is, we're going to connect this to the up arrow key, and then we're going to connect it into our computer, and our computer is going to tell us if I'm correct with the wiring. If I am in fact correct, I will continue to follow the wiring diagram for up, down, left, and right, because we're going to need to use those too, right? It's a fighting stick, we need them. So we're going to go ahead and join some. We're going to go to my computer right now, and we're going to take a look. So be right back. Alright guys, after some trial and error, I fixed some stuff out. So I'm going to tell you what happened. In the diagram, I'm going to show you here. This is the diagram you're going to be using for the 8Bitdo using the Seimitsu LS32, excuse me. I'm going to show you some other stuff back at the joystick in a minute, but the main thing I want to show you is that it works. So if you look at the point of view hat, which is right there, sorry about my finger, it's right there, you're going to start to see it. So I'm going to go up, the arrow goes up, down, fantastic, left, fantastic, right. Now, the most important, up and left, up and right, down and right, down and left. So, as you can see, I have a full 360 turn with the 8Bitdo. So this Seimitsu definitely works. There is some drawbacks though. If you saw the sleeve, the black sleeve on your 8Bitdo, it comes out. It's not going to fit because this stick gets in there perfectly fine. It's definitely well worth the upgrade, especially from where I got it from. It's definitely a legit arcade stick from the 8Bitdo. So let me go ahead and show you the wiring once more, and we're going to end this. So, be right back. Okay everyone, so we're back at my, behind my 8Bitdo, and I'm going to show you how this works. So, the way the arcade stick works, now mind you, some of them have the switches like I showed you on the original, that look like this. Right? They have the switches like this. Unfortunately, for me, this is a legit arcade stick, so it didn't come with these switches. This thing is still good. I'm probably going to save it for another build maybe, but for now I'm going to put it to the side. So I had to use that diagram I showed you guys in order to wire up the 8Bitdo. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing. The wiring starts with the red selection and works its way down. Like again, you guys saw the diagram while I was showing it on the computer. Just follow that diagram and you'll be fine. Now, the reason why I brought you guys back here is because of the wiring. Now, when you plug them into the board, you got to keep in mind the ground is always going to be on the left side. Let me see if I can try to bring you guys down a little bit. Okay. So, here's the left side of my trigger. This is the right. Okay. So, this is where you have the directional. This is always going to be your ground. No matter what, this is your ground. So when you put it into the board, this ground has to be facing that way. And you plug it into your board very easily. And voila. Now, on this Seimitsu, it has only one ground. And that one ground is this orange one. Let me go ahead and bring it out. Is this orange cable right here. So they all feed onto just one ground here. Is that safe? I know that a lot of people who do electrical and stuff like that probably going to tell me no, because they're all feeding off that same ground. To be honest with you, there's not much power running through this unit, so I don't see or foresee you burning out your unit. I'm going to be honest with you 100%. So overall, this was an easy build to do. Just get yourself the right tools, such as wire clippers. Soldering. You want to solder these wires together. That's what I did. Solder it so that way it has a great connection. And then, I mean, some people have heat shrink tubing. I don't have any, and I didn't want to wait for it, so I used some plain old electrical tape. Just cut it in strips and use it around here, because once it's in there, it's in there. I'm not taking this out. This is considered build for me. These are legit Sanwa buttons that just snap into place. I did get them again from Japan, and they do have the official Sanwa logos on them, so they definitely do work. Some people put like yellow colored buttons. I'm kind of happy with the Nintendo look. That is the reason why I kept mine the way it looks here. It has the legit Nintendo look, and it feels great for me. So, guys, this is basically much what it is, and yeah. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions or concerns or any ideas, drop some comments down below and see what you think. Will you get an Nes30, or will you buy something like some similar parts? Because you can buy parts too. I got parts too for any arcade. I can make one. If I really wanted to make one, I could have. I kind of like to stick to the Nintendo style look. That's what I grew up with. So I wanted to stay with something similar to like an Advantage or the NES controller Max. The Max controller was pretty cool. Maybe I could do some mods with that one. But I wanted to stick to something similar to that, and that's the reason why I chose the 8Bitdo Nes30 arcade stick. So if you like this video, thumbs it up, drop some comments down below, hit that subscribe button. It does help me, and if you want to see some videos in the future, bang on that bell over there. Get that bell going, so that way you guys can know when I do put out new videos. Either way, guys, thank you so much.
What's it like to play the Nintendo Entertainment System? Nintendo Deluxe set comes as shown with 2 game packs. Other games sold separately. Now you're playing with power.